They tried to warn me about OLED having burn-in issues, but I didn't listen. I didn't listen. Welcome back, Tech Elites. I'm Cobra. Today we're looking at an LG EF 9500 OLED TV. Now this is one of the earlier models. I bought this in January 2016. We're coming up on 4 years. The reason I went with OLED because it was the closest thing to having the richest, darkest picture, most fluid movement. Similar, very similar to my plasma. I love my plasma. There's pros and cons to having the OLED, and one of the biggest cons that we all hear is about burn-in. The same thing people said about plasmas, they had burn-in issues. And the plasma I had, it was a later model. The technology was pretty mature, and by that time, I didn't have any issues. I had the plasma for 10 years. Just to show you, this is the LG setup. And to be honest, the first year passed, no issues at all. The second year passed, no issues at all. Third year comes, still no burn-in issues. And finally on the fourth year, coming up on the fourth year, finally, there's still no burn-in issues. I game on this TV, and you know that keeps a HUD centered and pretty much static the whole time. I don't game all day, every day. You know, I don't put hours in, maybe 2 hours at the most, but you know, I know with my usage, I don't overdo it. I also watch sports that has the ticker down at the bottom with the score panel, things like that. But basically, right now I have an Apple TV hooked up. Now there is some image retention. That means like if I leave it on this for too long and I scroll up, you can sometimes see the image below for a second, kind of halo of the image, then it goes away, right? So I'm gonna put up this YouTube video that would definitely show burn-in if it was available. So with this little sample, you'll see the different colors coming up. Now I have seen OLEDs with burn-in before, and you will see the image stuck or static in one spot. That happens when you have a TV on all day, every day. Let's say a floor model, and of course they have it on vivid, the most bright, colorful, brightest because it has to stand out in a showroom, right? So yes, those, I definitely can see those getting burn-in issues. But here at home, where my TV's not on all day, every day, and I've actually read about people having their TVs on all the time, but because the image is constantly moving, constantly. Now, I can't speak if you play video games all day. If you play games all day and the same game all day, I can't speak on that, right? But I would think with your average usage, my average usage, I could say, let's say I game for 5 hours a week, right? For me, I watch different sports on different channels, different TV shows. I have different menus up, and I haven't had an issue in 4 years. I remember I was talking to a guy at Best Buy, and he said, you know, how you liking that OLED? You get burn-in yet? And I was like, dang, that's the first thing you're gonna go with, huh? No, I don't have any burn-in. It's been wonderful, as a matter of fact. So much that I bought another OLED TV for another bedroom. To me, it's just the best picture. Now, I don't have any QLEDs. I've seen them on the showroom floor and they look amazing, right? And I can't compare, I can't speak on it. I'm not hating on QLEDs. But I know that this TV has been phenomenal. The picture is wonderful. The motion is wonderful. So smooth, organic lighting. I haven't had any issues in 4 years, right? So I highly recommend the OLED for anybody worried about burn-in. And this is an original. This is one of the old school models, and I haven't had any problems. I would like to believe that they even improved on this with the later technologies. Now I have a newer one in the bedroom, but there is an issue with that one. I have one dead pixel and I bought it that way, but that's neither here nor there. Also, when it comes to my TV settings, I went on a plethora of forums. I'll probably link you, maybe it was the AVS forum, and I followed a lot of people on there and what they were doing and how they set up their TVs. And I did the same thing, you know, to make it look most natural. I calibrated to way, you know, the professionals recommend. And I love the way it looks. See, even having this on here, and I'm holding this bird in the same spot, and I move it, right? No issues at all. So 4 years in, I'm loving this TV still. To this day, still probably the best TV I've ever had. And, you know, your mileage may vary, but burning is not an issue for me. LG did a great job, and I can't see myself going anywhere else after that. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments. And also, I will link to some of those forum threads that have the calibration settings in there as well. So, all right, appreciate it. Real quick, in and out. Tech Leads. We do this for y'all, man. We do this for the culture. Don't forget, Cobra told you.